Liny. He posted this. SocGen Forge has now gone live with EuroCV stablecoin on the XRP Ledger. So we just got news, guys. The EuroCV stablecoin is now live on the XRP Ledger. This just coming out about 2 hours ago as the time of this recording. Today, Société Générale Forge, they just announced that they have launched their Euro convertible stablecoin on the XRP Ledger after announcing plans over a year ago. So this has been a year in the making. Now they finally released this. So this is the fourth different blockchain on which the stablecoin is circulating, with the others being Ethereum, Solana, and Stellar. So this particular stablecoin is already available on other blockchains. Now it's available on the XRPL. EuroCV has come a long way in the past 18 months since its launch on Solana, while the total issuance is fairly modest at about 65.8 million euros, which is about $77.7 million. It is the second largest after Circle's EURC. The SG Forge token currently has more than 500 holders compared to just 28 that it had in September of 2024. So really kind of expanded their reach there. Ripple, which is closely associated with the XRP Ledger, and SG Forge have an existing relationship. So they already had a partnership here. SG Forge adopted Medico's custody back in 2022, and Ripple acquired Medico the following year, if you guys remember that. SG Forge mentioned the stablecoin being integrated into other Ripple solutions. While it didn't disclose which solutions, Ripple's acquisition of corporate treasury management platform G Treasury is one potential fit for EURCV. So I'm curious to know what the next step is going to be for this particular stablecoin. Wanted to thank Matt just for bringing that to our attention. Guys, we got more Ripple partner news. In this case, TerraPay have partnered with Sabre directly to pay to expand instant cross-border payment solutions for travel suppliers. Check this out. Under the agreement, Sabre Direct Pay will enable agencies, airlines, and hotels to send instant bank transfers through TerraPay's network, which covers 155 plus receiving countries with more than 7.5 billion bank accounts and 3.7 billion, that's billion with a B, mobile wallets. As nearly 30% of travel payments occur off card and are still routed through slower traditional rails, the travel industry continues to face friction, delays, and higher operational burdens. By combining Sabre's direct pay global reach with TerraPay's instant secure cross-border infrastructure, this partnership empowers Sabre to offer the full spectrum of card and non-card payout options. The result is faster, more reliable settlement for suppliers and smoother experiences for travelers across international markets. The managing director of Sabre, Patricio Baccardo, he did say Sabre Direct Pay continues to scale its global footprint and capabilities. Adding TerraPay's network means travel suppliers can access instant payments in over 155 countries, supporting faster settlements and improved cash flow. Our focus is on delivering practical solutions that address the complexity of cross-border payments in travel. You got to think, everybody around the world does travel. Everybody every single country has travelers. So, when you think of all the different types of currencies that are paying for airline tickets and car rentals and hotels and everything else, you are going to need to have a cross-border solution that just works. And the XRP Ledger is TerraPay's cross-border solution. Now they've partnered with Sabre in order to expand that and make that a reality for these particular travelers. So thought that was some interesting news. Wanted to keep moving along, guys, because Luke Judges, he's formerly at Ripple. He has confirmed that this partnership is real. A top 10 European bank with $1.8 trillion in assets does not follow XRP Ledger community norms or niceties and has their own compliance recs and timescale for announcements. Check this out. He even posts the XRPL address here so we can check in on XRPL scan. And this has to do with Société Générale. I talked a little bit about them at the top of the video. I'm sorry, this tab is out of order here. So let's actually just get back to this. XRPL scan. So just to kind of finish that up, check this out. The last transaction, 102.3 million. Is what has been transferred here. I think that is the transfer amount, ledger index. So yes, it is confirmed, and Luke Judges here was the one to originally confirm that. So sorry about the order there, guys. It's okay. Usually I catch those things, but sometimes we get them out of order. Nevertheless, wanted to thank Bank XRP for posting that. And guys, this new amendment is finally live. This courtesy of Vincent Van Code. XRP Ledger XRPL permission DEX is now finally live. The final piece of the puzzle is now in place. So what final piece, you may ask? Well, here you can see the consensus at 82.35% enabled just yesterday. If you guys are watching this video on the day that I'm releasing it, February the 18th, 2026, here it is. XRP Ledger rolls out its members-only DEX for regulated institutions. A permission DEX amendment creates controlled versions of XRPL's built-in exchange, letting approved entities decide who can place and take orders. So boom goes the dynamite. The XRP Ledger has activated a new permission decentralized exchange amendment and technical upgrade designed to let regulated institutions trade on the XRP Ledger without opening markets to everyone. The change, known as the XLS 81, allows the creation of permission decentralized exchanges that work like XRPL's existing built-in DEX, but with a key difference here. The permission domain can restrict who is allowed to place offers and who is allowed to accept them, creating a gated trading venue where participation can be tied to compliance requirements such as KYC and AML checks. Think of it as a members-only marketplace while still keeping the trading mechanics native to the XRP Ledger. So guys, this is going to open up a lot of opportunity here. So they also talk about the XLS 85 amendment that went live last week, extending the XRPL's native escrow system. If you guys remember, I did mention that last week. Together, though, the two upgrades create a more complete toolkit for regulated finance on the XRP Ledger. So this is going to open up doors huge for institutions to now come in and leverage XRP. Remember, XRP is regulated. XRP is regulated in the United States. It's fully compliant, ready to go. But a lot of these institutions, they are still waiting for the rest of the industry to be regulated in order to jump on board and in order to just kind of move at scale now. So token escrows allow conditional settlement for assets issued on the network, while the permission DEX provides a controlled venue for trading them. That combination is central to use cases like tokenized funds, stablecoin FX rails, and regulated secondary markets for tokenized assets. And while the change is unlikely to matter for most retail traders day to day, guys, this signals where the XRPL's direction is going in the future. Again, building infrastructure for enterprise-grade DeFi solutions. And guys, this is here's an example of what could happen here. Permission DEX is now officially activated on the XRP Ledger. This coming from bird_XRPL. This means that from today onward, the rails are finally in place for Ripple payments to go live on the XRPL at any time. As Vet mentioned, it may still take time for the rollout, but the infrastructure is now complete and ready. This is a huge milestone. The gate is open and foundations are set, and a major switch could be flipped at any moment. And of course, it lands on February the 18th. The date is tied to so much lore and so many riddles. This is the beginning of the next chapter for XRP. So now we are just waiting for, institutions to really kind of flow into the space. Well, we've already seen, maybe some clues as to where this will go. Definitely not a coincidence to see this announcement right after the permission DEX feature went live. This coming from Krypton Writer here on Twitter. Possible Ripple payment FX pairs, guys. Well, we just talked about Société Générale and the EURCV. We got the EUROP. We've got the RLUSD, of course, from Ripple, and Brazabank's USDB and BBRL. So interesting to say the least, the fact that now all of these pairs are live. Auto bridging via the XRPL is the most efficient trading route on a permission DEX order book on the XRP Ledger. So you can see the flow chart here, just giving you guys a bit of a visualization of how this could work. So direct order book here with different pairings, XRP, Bridge, GBP, and the BRL, for example. So the Great British Pound to the Brazilian Real. We got the bridge order books that moves to the synthetic order book, of course, combined order books. So again, this is just one example of auto bridging here. And he was also retweeting out Société Générale's Coinvertible now live on the XRP Ledger. So guys, this is huge. Hopefully this does mean that we will see more activity. Here's just another, it's just the tweet here expanded here. After Ethereum and Solana, this new deployment reinforces our commitment to delivering compliant crypto assets through a multi-chain approach. These companies are all building, guys. These companies are, they sound very excited, at least in their press releases, to be leveraging brand new technology to leverage the XRP Ledger. It's going to build slowly. I mean, this is the thing, right? It's building slowly but surely. We have to be ready with cash on the side. Are you guys ready to buy the dip? Well, I'm going to subscribers know where I'm going to be buying the accounts. Thanks for helping to support the channel. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.